What are some of the things that would hold a company back from moving to the cloud?
I can smile and say 4 words: security, control, cost, and availability. The parameters that actually drive the entire cloud world. And the concerns are genuine. I will not say the concerns are not genuine. What people sometimes and businesses sometimes forget is they can be addressed. It's not that they can't be addressed, right? Depending on the model of cloud deployment that you actually take for your business, right? And to throw some lights into it, let's say I spoke of those 4 areas, right? Security, control, cost, and availability. Let's look at security. These public cloud providers, what are they doing? The public cloud providers, they have come up with a model where they're now offering extensive security measures. But on the other side, we know, many of them make it difficult to use these defenses by the nature of the deployment in itself, by the number of tenants that they host. The very nature of public cloud infrastructure allows data to be accessed from anywhere, right? And data often must travel exposed to open internet when we're talking of public cloud, which leaves it vulnerable to theft or infection by malware. And businesses have realized this. So that's their concern around security. Is that holding back? I would say yes, it's holding back to moving to public cloud. But you have an option of private cloud. You have got options of hybrid models, which can further be explored. Coming to controls, for today's companies, few assets are more valuable than the data. And what is more important is where it is located, how is it managed, and where it goes. And that level of control often isn't possible in public cloud, right? So again, the option of moving to private clouds or having hybrid models. What made it more difficult, I would rather say it was healthy for the customers. What made it a little difficult for the businesses to get right in terms of cloud deployment were also laws and regulations, right? We saw GDPR coming into play, which actually tied up hands in saying, can we move to cloud? If we move to cloud, what is it that we will need to comply with? So those kind of control portions still stay in business minds. They say, okay, let's just stay on-prem. Rather than actually getting into complications where where authorities can put penalties on us, right? Coming to the cost part of it. Aside from the ease of use, one of the key benefits of public cloud is that it's relatively inexpensive. For companies that are just starting out and can't afford the upfront expenses of servers, storages, and other physical IT infrastructure, public cloud computing offers a simple and quick solution that won't break their budget. At a certain point, however, and tying back to my previous point, the public cloud ceases to be cost-effective solution. You may find that your spend is the same, but by the time you have realized the benefits of the cloud, so I would say people should give themselves a chance to see what benefits cloud can bring to their businesses. And touching on the last aspect of availability, we have come to a level where we need everything. We just had a voltage fluctuation in our office and the fear of we losing this webinar, right? So availability, right? Availability has become such a big issue that we want everything available at all times. And I touched about this in the previous point, but we all know that data availability is crucial to the success of any organization. Server downtimes can affect business operations, leading to reduced productivity, lost opportunities, and lastly, it can also tarnish your brand image, right? If you don't have access to your data when it is needed. So while public cloud providers claim the benefits of being able to access data from anywhere in the world, that access doesn't amount to much if the provider is experiencing system downtime. And the system downtime is directly proportional to availability for a lot of businesses. So yes, these are 4 areas which I feel are concerns to businesses and which is holding them back from moving to a cloud environment.
Yeah, very well summarized and very, very comprehensive. A lot of much deeper insight, to be honest, than I even thought of. And I think that, this is a reality. We really do need to recognize that there is a situation facing the segment right this second. It is not as easy as we try to make it out to be. A lot of the messages, particularly from the vendors, the big multinational vendors, is it's an aggressive move to cloud. And while that might be very sensible on paper, there is a journey, and it's often called a journey to the cloud. These are very realistic problems and challenges that a lot of our leaders are facing. How do they plan out their journey? Are they making the right choices? Are they using the right format of end-user computing? Are they exercising all of the options available to them, or are they just going blindly into one solution or one type of format alone?